Hey guys, welcome back. I am Chris.
And I'm Randy.
And you guys are watching Marksman TV. Today we have another unboxing video for you. Thank you guys for all the feedback. We know that you enjoy it. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into it now. Alright guys, so first as always, we're going to talk about a few guns we just got in through the store. First of all, Randy, why don't you start us off with this one.
So here we have a Glock 19X. It was designed for the military trial. It has the Glock 17 frame with a Glock 19 slide. Comes with a nice wide night sights, two 19-round extended magazines, and a standard Glock 17-round magazine. This particular one came in from a local customer with a 33-round fun stick. So we have the Glock 19X.
Okay, next up I have a Supermatic from High Standard. High Standard has been known for making a lot of very high quality 22 caliber pistols. This one actually, the front of the barrel is threaded, and then you have these weight systems that you can thread into it to sort of counterweight the pistol itself. Known for very high precision target shooting, especially around maybe the 60s, 70s era. So really nice handguns, and they're actually going up in value quite a bit, so happy to get that one and share it with you guys.
So next up is a Taurus Raging Bull in 44 Magnum. Has a scope mounted on it, ported barrel. It's a nice looking handgun, has a little bit of wear on it from just normal use, but I would say it's in very good condition.
Alright, well up next is another local firearm. This is the Smith & Wesson Model 625-6 and 45 ACP, also known as the mountain gun. Nice stainless, very narrow squared, or round butt, grip, double single action. This one is actually in pretty good condition. I would say very good condition, a little bit of wear on it. But anyway, these are really nice gentle shooters, especially because of the weight, and 45 ACP. It does come with moon clips, so of course you can use moon clips with it if you like to. But really cool to get that one in. I don't see too many of these come through.
Next up is a Ruger LC9 and 9mm that came in from a local customer. One magazine. I would say this is in good condition. There's some wear in the holster, the top of the barrel. Functionally fine, just a little bit of normal wear and tear.
Alright, first up from the We Buy Guns intake department, we have one coming to us from Connecticut, so thank you so much for selling this one to us. Let's, a lot of you were very concerned about me in the last video. I'm getting a little better. Still cutting towards myself though, we'll work on that.
At least you're only using enough of the blade to do the job.
Yeah, there you go.
Shipping towel.
Shipping towel. We get the most amazing Christmas box. We get the most amazing packing materials. We've had pants, diapers, laptop case, underwear, right? Underwear. So you guys are very inventive with your packing material. Ooh, there we go.
That's nice.
I like the look of that.
Yeah.
Alright, this is a Rossi. Yep, Rossi model is that? 462, and it is a 357. Really pretty looking gun. Really bright nickel type finish, double single action revolver. Let's get that out of the background. Condition on this, I'll look through the paperwork. Rossi was actually taken over by Taurus, and you can actually see a lot of these same, let's see, made in Brazil by Taurus. There you go. So this would be a later Rossi, but anyway, really nice. Kind of like the size of a Taurus Model 85 and a really attractive looking revolver. And like a lot of Taurus products, these are not very expensive. It does not look like we have paperwork here, so I can't tell you right now what the customer rated the firearm, but I will be able to go look at that later when we, put through the payment options and all that. But looking at this, I would call it probably very good condition. So there is that for you, a Rossi, again, model 462 and 357.
Next up, we have a package from a customer in Florida.
paperwork.
So here we have a Springfield Armory Range Officer Champion. Very nice.
45?
45 ACP.
45 ACP, 1911 looks about commander. Is that about officer size?
I think it's officer
Yeah, that's
size.
more
I was trying to
officer
figure that out.
Yeah.
So it has a nice 2-dot rear sight, fiber optic front sight. Nice looking. I would call it very good, plus maybe to excellent.
Yeah. Customer says excellent condition, and looking at it, I mean, again, if we hold it from a couple feet away, maybe about the distance from where you guys are on the camera, you can't really tell in any real capacity that the thing has seen any use. Got this front strap thing on it that can be, of course, taken off. But yeah, excellent condition is very fair. It's got its original box and everything. So really nice firearm, and we will let the customer know that it is here. Actually, I talked to, is this the guy? Yeah, I actually talked to this gentleman today. Very, very nice person from Florida. So I'll be excited to let him know we have his firearm in and get moving on that. All right, up next we have one from Arizona. So let's go ahead and jump into this one. Oh, look at that. I thought this was a rifle. But it is indeed a bunch of handguns.
I am assured it is not a rifle.
Is that everything? That looks like everything. Receipts?
Yes.
Okay. First up we have an Aero Precision AR pistol. Ooh, very, very nice slick bolt. You guys check that out. Probably can't tell just by watching, but that is a really slick bolt. Aero Precision FDE, I believe this is a build. Those are a little sticky. But overall, do you have the form on that one?
Yes.
Okay, so first let's guess on condition. You already looked at the condition, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, looking at this, I would say we have some ejection pattern marks here on the shell deflector. We have a couple of marks there. Overall, I would say very good. I'd say good plus to very good.
Customer said excellent on this one.
Remember, excellent is like where you can hardly tell that it's new. You do have a lot of wear from the charging handle here, which does happen over time. We have some wear on the forward assist. Lots of gunpowder residue. Takedown pin, you can see gunpowder residue under that. So, I mean, I would say more very good, but it's close enough to, again, I'm not going to argue the firearm at all in any way. Again, as long as it's within like 2 degrees of separation is what I call it. So if I say it's good, but the customer says excellent, that's a little too far apart, but very good to excellent. There's not a big enough difference there to make an issue, but that is a really cool one, and we'll see what else is in here. All right, next up from this pile of guns is a Kimber custom lightweight alloy frame, government size. That is very, very nice and tight. Now this one I definitely would say excellent. I mean, it still has the factory hang tag on it. It doesn't even look or feel like it's had a round through it. So that's a no-brainer there. That's like new condition. Very, very nice. The thing about these Kimbers is there's just no wiggle room or anything on that. Very well made. I feel like a light new gun. So that's very, very nice. Very tight. Love it. Randy, what did he say on this one?
Excellent.
Yeah, that's about what I figured he would say. So anyway, there's that one.
I agree.
Let's look at the last one. Okay, the last one looks like it is a Rock Island. Ooh. Very, very shiny. We're getting, this is the collection of Bling this time. That is actually really cool. I'll show you guys in closer. That is a shiny firearm.
I need that with pearl grips.
We need some pearl grips on this one. But it's actually very nice looking. I just added about a lot of my fingerprints to it, so we'll have to polish those off. But Anyway, looking at this thing, I would say there's a couple blemishes up here on the front. Let's see. I would say very good plus.
Customer said excellent.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Very, very good to excellent, definitely. Without that little blemish on there, excellent would be fine. So I'm, again, not going to give the customer a hard time. I think it's pretty accurately stated. But that is cool. I've never actually seen one of these sort of in a, I don't know if we call that nickel or a chrome, but
I would almost say chrome.
yeah, it looks more chrome to me than nickel, but really, really cool.
Next up is a package from a customer in Nevada. Let's see what we got here.
While Randy's opening that, I'm going to do sort of the question of the episode. These will be questions I pulled from the previous video. You were asked, what is the state that we probably receive the most firearms from? Without actually looking at any statistics, because I have nothing that tracks that, but just out of memory, I would say that probably maybe the 3 most common states we receive firearms from are Florida, North Carolina, and Texas. Course. So those are definitely the 3 we get the most from. So what do we have here, Randy?
We have a Taurus 1911. Very nice stainless steel finish.
Is that a PT 1911? Just says 1911 on it.
Just says 1911. G10 grips, stainless steel. Has the rail in the front, some nice features on the Taurus 1911.
Really, the Taurus out of 1911 stuff, they're pretty good quality and they're not very expensive, even by today's standards. So, yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're on a budget, you're looking for a nice loaded, I mean, this is front serrations, rail, G10 grips, ambidextrous magazine release, skeletonized hammer and trigger, extended beaver tail. They're not super pricey, so really cool and worth taking a look at.
Now this one has some wear on the top. There's just a little bit more handling wear on it. I would call it the high-end good, probably would be what I would call it.
Yeah, I would go, yeah, there's wear here, holster wear on top, G10, or we know that they've got G10 grips, but we went over that. But yeah, I mean, based on looking at it, I would call it the high end of good, the low end of very good. Customer did say excellent. Again, excellent it's like brand new, so I would say that this is definitely a stretch and not quite in the same boat, but again, at this level, I'm not going to make an issue. And this is actually a customer who sent us quite a few firearms, and a lot of firearms actually, so given that, I'm going to give them, you know, the benefit of the doubt. And yeah, not quite on the same page, but we'll go with it either way. Let them know it's here.
All right.
All right, up next is also one from Arizona, and let's go ahead and jump into this one. All right, shipping sock.
Is the other one in there?
All right, I got all the wrapping and everything off of it. This is a rolling block pistol in 357. Uberti, right? 357 Navy Arms, made by Uberti, brought in by Navy Arms. Beautiful wood stocks on here, brass trigger guard, color case hardened frame, blued, sort of half octagonal, half round barrel, rolling block action. Really cool, 357 single shot. Nice trigger, and single action only, of course. Not much else to say about that, just beautiful condition. I would call this one, honestly, I would call this one excellent. It looks really, really, really good. Let's see what the customer says.
Customer says excellent condition.
Yep, I totally agree with that. So, very cool, very unique and interesting. Happy to get that in. Don't get too many firearms like this. Go ahead.
Next up is the box from a customer in Illinois.
So there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. The customer of this not only provided us with, thank you again for making the process simple and straightforward. I hope this extra stuff makes them more attractive. So he included a bunch of extra stuff. That was nice. So a whole list of stuff that comes with each one, wrote out a very nice and easy to comprehend document. All right, Randy, what do we have here?
All right, first up out of the big box is a Ruger Wrangler and I actually cannot turn the cylinder because the safety disc is inside there. Ruger Wrangler, black finish, very nice, reliable, single action, 22 long rifle pistols. A lot of fun to shoot. You can go out to the range and plink all day with one of these things and have a great time.
What would you call the condition on that one?
I would say this one is in excellent condition.
Yep, that's what the customer said, so we're 1 for 1. Let's look at what came next. This one is a SP101. Yep. SP101, you guys have already seen us bring in several of these already. Very nice small frame, but very durable and heavy for what it is. 357 revolver. They also make these, I'm sorry, this one's in 9mm. Typically you see these in 357, but this one's a 9. You don't typically see those in 9. You'll see on a non-rimmed pistol cartridge, you're going to typically be cut for moon clips, so you can use that moon clip as your rim. But very nice. In fact, there's probably moon clips in here.
Yes.
Yep, see, there's our moon clips, as predicted. Extra set of grips. This would have actually been the original set installed on the revolver. These are nice Hogue, actually quite a bit heftier. But with this weight on a 9mm, going to be really enjoyable to shoot. So actually really cool. Don't typically see them in 9 very often. What do you think in terms of condition on that one, Randy?
Don't really see any real marks on it at all. I would say it's in excellent condition.
Customer said very good, so I'm going to give it to them. I could have also seen excellent condition on this. Maybe just a little bit of wear, but you're not really going to see that unless you're really taking a very, very close look. So very good to excellent. Customer said very good, so definitely we're on the same page there, so that's 2 for 2. Next up, we have a VP9 in this same color configuration. This is the P30, which is similar to the VP9, except this is the hammer-fired configuration with the gray frame. Like the VP9, you have the interchangeable back straps, interchangeable side plates. This one has night sights on it. Your decocker is right here in the back. Manual safety as well. Paddle magazine release. So again, kind of just like the, I guess you would probably say that the VP9 is the striker fire version of the P30, but these are really good feeling firearms, and in single action, really, really nice trigger. Of course, double action trigger is easily stageable, nice as well. Let's see, what do you think about the condition of that one, Randy?
I would also say this is in excellent condition.
Customer says excellent, so yeah, I will agree with that one, definitely. And then there's a blue box. Blue boxes are always, Blue boxes are always a lot of fun. So definitely looks like a 1911 in 9mm. Yeah, that's a nice looking gun.
Yes, it is.
Very nice. Oh, that's the Combat Elite. Very, very smooth. Man, I love the feel of these Colts. Very nice single action pull. Skeletonized hammer, extended beaver tail safety, ambidextrous controls. Nice duo tone, sort of stainless on the flat metal, and then on the rounded ends you have under the main, or under the guide rod housing, I guess, if you want to call it that. The trigger guard is this really nice black matte finish with these really nice Colt and black grips. Very attractive looking firearm. I really like that one actually. 9mm with several magazines. What do you call the condition on that one, Randy?
I would call it very good to excellent condition. There's a little mark back here, a little bit on the barrel, which you're going to get. So very good to excellent condition.
Yeah, I would also be very good to excellent. Customer said excellent, so no argument from me. So again, thank you for being on the ball with this, and also threw in a bunch of extra stuff, which is really cool and unexpected, so I really appreciate that.
So up next, we have another box from a customer in Nevada.
All right, what do we have? That is a Beretta PX4 Storm. Looks like a Langdon Tactical. For those of you who don't know, Langdon Tactical is an outfit that you can actually send your firearm to. They can do trigger jobs and different things like that on a variety of different platforms. Or they've actually, in some cases like this one, co-opted with a company like Beretta to come out with what would be the ultimate sort of gunfighters or competition shooters loadout on this type of platform. They did the same thing with the Beretta, like M9s, the M9A3 patterns, the M9A1s. So it's just kind of a cool co-op, really interesting firearms with good upgraded triggers, sights, things like that, and typically has the gray frame on it as well. What would you call the condition on that one?
Well, there's some scratches up on the front, probably from putting in and out of a holster, a little bit of wear on the serrations. I would probably call this good condition to the high side of good, possibly.
Yeah, customer said very good. I would say also that's high side of good to very good. So at very good, I think that's a fair representation. Remember, we're also getting photos with these, so things like those little wear marks in the front of the slide are documented that way. So it is, fair we get what we're shown that we're going to get. So anyway, very cool. So again, big thanks to our customer out in Nevada, right? Did I get that right?
I think so.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
So thank you, big thanks to you, and we will get in contact with you, let you know it's here. Okay, last but not least, we have one from Wisconsin. All right, we got it out of that. Let's get all this packing material out of your way. And more bubble wrap. Let's get it up. All right, last but not least, we have a Ruger M77 Mark II. Really, I love this bolt throw on those. This is in 6.5 by 55 millimeter Swedish Mauser. You can tell with the age on this that the receiver is actually turning to a nice blue, or a nice sort of plum color. Very nice, beautiful wood and bluing on that. And what? Where does this customer from again? Wisconsin, is that right?
Yes.
Wisconsin. So very nice. Just standard Tasco stock. Very, very nice condition with the original box. So anyway, what would you rate the condition of this one, Randy?
I would say looking at it and considering the age of the firearm, I would say it's a very high, very good to excellent condition.
I would be in the same camp. And what did the customers say?
Excellent.
Okay, yeah, excellent. That's fair. It's very fair for this. That is a gorgeous looking firearm, so a good note to end this video on. Well guys, that is all we have for you today on this video. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking this out with us. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, please let us know by hitting that like button, and please also consider subscribing to the channel and hit that bell notification button so you guys are aware when we are posting new content. So with that, we're going to go ahead and sign off. I am Chris.
And I am Randy.
And we will see you guys next time.
Next up is a Ruger LC9 9mm. Next up is a Ruger LC9 9mm that the slide won't come back on.
Safety, right?
No, the safety's not on.
Damn earnest gun. Oh my God. No,
That's why we can't have nice things around here.
There it goes. The takedown lever was now.
Oh yeah.
Take 3 and
3. Leave the Las Vegas, baby. Next up is thank you very much. I'll be here all week.